Oh, are we on? We working? Hello, hello, hello? Dang. Well, I have not made a video in, we'll just call it a hot second, but I haven't even recorded something in over a month. I made a bunch of weird Roblox videos, and it's like, okay, while those are going, while those are waiting to upload, I'll get some good Minecraft stuff, and then just didn't even play the game. So there's the new update. I haven't touched it. Today's the 5th, so it's been almost a month since a month minus a week. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm sorry. Says there's somebody watching. Hello. Yeah, I don't even remember what I was trying to do. Maybe I should go to bed. Never mind. I'll go to bed somewhere else. Yeah, I just haven't been playing Minecraft. Yeah. Looks like the stream's kind of lagging. Hopefully that fixes itself in a second here. Be honest, I'm not even sure what to say here. It's been way too long. Hopefully people watch, because I got 6 hours of view time this month, which really bad. Ooh, a spider. Sounds like free XP. Hello. Free string. Coolio. Well, while I'm waiting for someone to join me in the stream, maybe I'll just... Oh! Hey, Molchan! Top fan, heck yeah. Has YouTube always had that? Sorry, in the stream I'm still killing that spider. As always, a little bit of a lag there. I'm just gonna go over to my spider farm to fix myself up. I've taken a bit of damage. Not too much, but enough. What's new with you? Wait, do I have blocks down here? Not really. How am I? I'm doing okie dokie. I've been pretty busy lately, but I still figured I'd have enough time to play Minecraft, but it's been a month and it's been almost a month and I haven't even touched my hardcore world, so figured I should fix that. How about you? What you up to? I remember when they added the invisible spiders, I thought that it was going to be such a big problem. Luckily, it definitely wasn't. You two didn't have that before. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm happy with it, because if I could have done that like myself, I would have definitely given it to you. I think you're the most consistent fan I got, and I very much appreciate you always coming to the streams, always checking out the videos. Well, I hope I got more free time soon. I'm doing alright now. Uh, I have a little over a month before, I have a month and a half before I ship out to boot camp, so I should probably try to get at least a bit more videos out before I leave, right? Oh. Yoink. Yoink. Said yoink. There we go. There we go, all better. That was easy. Who needs the shovel? And regarding your thank you, of course, I do mean it. I don't know about you, but whatever I was talking about, doing, or thinking about when I make things comes to mind when I see them again. And this entire back area I made, like of all these walls and stuff, I did that while watching Naruto, or Naruto, whichever one you want to call it. So I just think of that when I see this. And like that, I watched a documentary on like, not a documentary, it was like a video essay on, oh, whatchamacallit, like, Ouija boards aren't real, or are they? And it was fun and stuff, but not usually something I'd watch, so that one really stands out to me. Oh. Gosh dang it. I made these walls too hard to climb. I mean, that was the point, but now what do I do? Guess I have a water bucket. Wanted to show you, because I'm almost certain you haven't seen the latest and greatest of my creations. I got this tower. You never really build things, you just explore in mine. I build things and I explore and I try to... I don't explore that much actually, but I do my mining and I do my crafting. Gunpowder. But I did make this really cool tower, and I like it. Ooh, it's fancy. I don't know if you are a big enough nerd to speak like the enchanting table language, but it says Lexist on it, which I like. And then it also sort of glows at night, because it's got the glow lichen on it to prevent spawning. And then I have the inside lit up. You love it. I'm glad you like it. Something's going funky with the stream on my end. I'm just gonna refresh that. Hopefully it's good. Ah, gosh dang it, my roommate just jumped in the shower. Hopefully that's not too loud. But I do want, I think I've told you before, I want this entire thing to be like a city. Do you have any building ideas? It says your name. And the glowing. You absolutely love things that glow. So do I. So do I. We got good taste. I turned down my render distance, but I kind of like it because you can't quite see the castle from there. It'll keep the different building things that I got going on separated. And then I'm pretty sure you've seen this, but this is my bee room thing. Got all the bees in here. And then, of course, I got my mushroom stuff down there. I can make a fast food place or a toy shop. Ooh, I really like the toy shop idea. My mushrooms. But now it's all enclosed like I initially wanted it to be. Makes me happy. And up here and through here, I've got this little area that leads to the underground area of the city because I do plan to have some stuff under it, if nothing more than just my plans for, like, I'm gonna have like a rail line system. It's gonna go throughout the city, and then to knock all of the builds and stuff, it's gonna be mostly underground. I got plans. I really like the toy shop. Oh wait, there we go. I like that toy shop idea though. Not sure how I would do it. Huh. Well, let's figure it out. Where should the toy shop be? And since it's supposed to be like a real city, like big and stuff, I do want things to be tall. Oh, the sun's setting. So I want every building to at least have 3 floors. So should it be like way high up, like with the tower, or should it be a little bit lower? And then what colors are you thinking? I think if you have a toy shop, you gotta have lots of colorful things. It's just the rules. Let's see, what could I use? Do I have much? I do have a good amount of granite. Not much basalt. I do have some terracotta. Oh, we could probably do like granite and terracotta. That would work well. Maybe some brown glazed terracotta for the floor. Or I got lots of colorful woods. Oh, we sleep on it first. I think it should be on the lower side. You think a good color would be blue or purple, and you're slow at typing. You're fine. Or some red. Okay, red, of the colors you listed, red's probably the easiest for me to do. And let's see, what do I got for blue? I mean, I have lots of wool, but... Purple, I'm pretty sure the only thing I really have right now is amethyst. I can make some concrete. Alright, let's see. Got amethyst. Not a whole lot of it. What do I have for blue? This is all just stone stuff back here, yeah. Have the terracotta. Think we'll have to make concrete. That's fine. Oh. Okay, I know I have a lot of gravel. At least I'm pretty sure I do. Ah. I got enough. I can make stuff with it. I should not have my sand be in a different building. Copper could be cool looking like, you're right, copper. Copper's great. And then, but not with the other colors. Copper would be cool for a toy shop, and we can use like lightning rods to make them look more toyish. And then when copper ages, it turns blue. That little bit of ice. Yikes. Okay, I have basically no sand. So I guess we're gonna have to go grab some sand. I think you're really onto something here. I know there's like a desert island that way, so I think we're just gonna go yoink all that. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Hello, Mr. Sheep. I'm probably gonna need a faster horse down the road. That's it? I thought this thing had a lot more sand on it. Well. Yeah, I kind of figured that would happen. Do 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 do. Don't really need any of that. You want to play Minecraft now? You haven't played in super long. I feel that. It's kind of just one of those games that no matter how much you go back to it, it's still great. Okay. And I also got to keep an eye on the time because I don't want to be running across all that at night. It's just enough wilderness to be dangerous. And while most people could handle it just fine, I suck at the game. I'm a walking, living skill issue when it comes to Minecraft. How do I feel about the Happy Gas? You have no idea how to spell it. I'm pretty sure it's G-H-A-S. They make it weird. I have not seen them. I think it's really cool. I like that they're not super fast, because if they were fast, then it would, like, make them a essentially early game mode of transportation. And then we'd have the same thing with the Happy Gas that we had with Elytra when it first happened. Like, when Elytra first started being a big thing, people were like, cool, so minecarts are useless. And, I mean, kinda, at this point, even if they've made them faster. But I think they did a great job balancing them into the game. And I think it's cute, and I also can't wait to see what Game Theory has to say about the lore of Happy Gas, because they love stuff regarding the Nether. I also like that you can craft harnesses for them. You don't have to just go find them places. Though finding saddles and stuff isn't super hard to do if you are willing to spend the time to do it. And all the different colored saddles are cute. And I love the goggles. I love the design. It definitely feels like an update that they added with the players in mind, not just marketability or stuff. That I'm happy with it, I guess, all in all. What about you? I think most people I've seen are fairly happy with it, with some complaints, but most of the complaints I've heard I disagree with. It's largely stuff like, oh, it's too slow, or it doesn't make sense that these would be a thing. I think it's just people allergic to having fun. I forgot how much fun it is to just get mass amounts of sand. I'm gonna have so many, once I eventually get shulker boxes, I'm gonna have so many streams of, alright guys, we're just gonna gather resources for an hour. Oh, darn it. Wait, never mind, you're here and you love rain, so I take back the darn it. I just hope the lightning doesn't start. It hasn't started raining on the stream yet. I have that going on my phone so I can check comments and stuff. But I know that when it does happen, you're gonna go, yay, rain! Oh. You said you like the happy gas. You don't know if you'll ever use them, but you think they're cute. And you like that it's a new way to travel in the sky, even though it's slow. Rain, yay! I was so close. I should have inversed the words. It was so close. Yeah, I agree with you. I like them. I just like it in general when Minecraft adds transportation and stuff. Okay. Just gonna finish up that one last little stack. And then this will probably be good to go home. So, purple or magenta for the concrete. And don't worry, you can take a minute because, oh, less time than I thought. But I'm gonna head back now. Any more sand I'm missing? Any at all? I mean, obviously the stuff I didn't gather, but I can come back to that. My horse is so beautiful. Gotta name my horse at some point. Better be careful here. I do want this area to reach down into the ocean so I can have a dock. Because, like, I have a little fishing hut, but it's... You'd have to see the two colors. Okie doke. I have that little fishing hut, but that's on a lake, not the ocean. And I'm 99.9% sure that it doesn't lead to the ocean in any way, shape, or form. Now, normally... Wait. There we go. Ah! There we go. Normally I'd sleep, but since it's raining and I know how much you like that, we'll not do that. And then when it's night, I'll hop back out here so you can see how it ever so lightly glows. It's not going to be super bright, especially in comparison to the rest of the city, once I have that going. I do want the city to be very bright. I don't know if you're huge on Hermitcraft, but I'm thinking of having it be somewhat inspired by Joel's base this year. Well, The season's more than a year old, but on season 10 of Hermitcraft, which seems to be wrapping up actually, Smallish Beans has Cyber City thing, Cyberpunk City. And I'm thinking of having the city over there be sort of inspired by that. Maybe with a little bit less Japanese influence. Because I haven't been to Japan, so I can't be like, this is a picture of a shrine I took last summer. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. Sorry, I just find it fun to make fun of British people. That's a lot of sand. You need a lot of sand for concrete. I'm almost certainly gonna need more. But at least I should be good for a bit now. Sounds cool? I'm glad you think so. I hope it works out. Wait, it's here for dots. So I have a little bit of purple, and I got a little bit of magenta. And I can make more of either, so don't worry about that. We'll go magenta and purple. That doesn't need to be out, that doesn't need to be out. This can be over here. So I'm probably not going to use it in powder, but here's... we'll do this little demonstration over here. I'll go here. So I got the powders. And then that's what they look like as concrete. That's magenta, and that's purple and purple. Which do you think? I think I might be Actually, maybe I'm not going to say. I'm going to wait till you say something. I think I might have a preference, but you tell me. And then while you're deciding, I'll make some dyes. And I'm guessing you'll have set it by the time this part of the video catches up to you. I think magenta looks a little bit better, and I think it would work pretty good with copper, like the aged copper with a little bit of greenish to it. You think magenta would work better with the copper? Heck yeah! Okay, so we're in agreement there. Let me try to remember how to make magenta dye. Magenta. Oh! Lilacs, what else? Dye. I could do purple and pink, or I can use the lilacs. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of lilacs, so we'll just do that. Well, I'm glad we're in agreement there. So magenta, and then I think that it could work with both this copper and this copper, so we can have it be fun. What was I down here for? Oh, right, lilacs. Not as many as I thought I had. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to take a stack or two of bone meal and fix that. Things that use bone meal end up being so expensive. Why do you hear so many Endermen? Because I have a few pet Endermen right here. They're buddies. I used to have 4, but the one right here turned evil. Then a cat took its place. Ah, never mind, you see them. Yep. Then I can make some concrete powder. think a stack would be good. Doo-doo-doo. Oh right, it makes 2 stacks. Okay, this will definitely be good. I guess I can just grab a buttload of gravel, because I'll need more anyways. That'll probably be enough for now. How does one take care of a pet Enderman? You keep them dry, and you leave them alone as much as possible, and then you make sure they are holding things that they like. Like this one has a flower, and this one has uh, gravel, that one has grass, and then the one that was here had dirt. So they all have fun toys to play with. Like if I set them free right now, they would not be able to make it in the wild. It's raining. I also usually have pet Enderman on this building, because unless they patched whatever pathfinding thing was in the next nope. They get stuck on this building, and I don't know why or how, and then they just can't get down. I think it's funny. Here's my other concrete. I think that's about what I did. I'll do one more just in case. Then let's... Oh boy. That makes more than I thought it did. I think we'll be good. I have to put the purple over here. Alright. See, it's very, very faintly glowing, but it's just enough light. And then the bottom's glowing, but the buildings around it will have a lot of light coming off them. Thanks for your advice. Now you can have your own pet Enderman the next time you play. Absolutely. Just remember that it's not something you should just get on a whim. Taking care of an animal of any kind, even of less friendly nature, is a huge responsibility. So just be careful. Because a pet is a living being, even when it's not alive. I'm just full of bad jokes today. Now technically, I could try to build the entire building out of concrete powder and then just wet the building, but I find this easier. This will take a while. And try your best to give him or her the best life you possibly can. I'm not entirely sure Endermen have genders. Also, you like the slight glowing effect. I'm glad you like it. Oh, this is gonna take forever. You love the rain sound? Well, I'm sorry it ended. I think it ended in the stream the second, yeah, all the rain left. I'm pretty sure like the second you said that, it's like, oh, you like this? Well, joke's on you. This is gonna take a minute. So what else is new with you? Or if you don't want to talk about that, we can talk about what to put in the toy shop or whatever you want. Please go down. You're way too high up. Don't worry, I was planning on it. I was just gonna do that. For what it's worth, it makes me nervous too. There's a kitten in your backyard now. Ah, cat distribution system at it again, huh? Are you gonna keep it? Naming it something? I was about to ask if it's cute, but that's how cats work. Man, I wish I had. What was it, season 6 or season 7, where they had the concrete creating and destroying machine in Hermitcraft, and they had a TNT duper, so create, it would make the concrete, and you'd put it into a machine. Like it'd give you everything you need for it. Then you'd make it, and then you'd put it into a machine, and then it would spit it out for you, and then it'd push it into a TNT duper, and then gather at the bottom, and then you'd have infinite concrete. Well, not infinite concrete, you still need to stock it, but that would be so much faster than this. Probably just gonna let him stay in the backyard because you're scared of animals, and your mom isn't really a fan of animals. You feel bad for the little kitten. Well, if you guys aren't in a place where you can take care of it, then you shouldn't try to take on the responsibility for it anyways. So don't feel too bad. And they call it the cat distribution system, where when a cat just shows up uninvited, unannounced, and tries to live with you. I promise I'm not making that up. That's like a thing. The internet, like you can look it up. I swear. Uh, it's a thing. Huh. So, yeah, don't feel too bad about it, or bad at all. Okay. I've seen this. Okay. All right. This just might be faster. Ish. Oh wait. Just thought of a way to make that easier. Your dad got food for him and a toy. Oh, then he's fine. He'll be absolutely fine. And I know I'm making you nervous by going high again, but I'll be fine. I love how my sheep pen looks from above. I love my little world. I'm thinking for the toy shop, we can put it kind of center, like right where that little patch of cobblestone is. What do you think? Or maybe we can put it back a bit? And we'll call that good for now. Whee! See, there was no way I wasn't gonna make that, and yet I still was nervous. Heck yeah. Dang it. That worked better in my head. It's also spraying everything everywhere. I need those. It's so hecking hot where you live and humid. You hate it. You're also the most sweaty person you know, and you didn't see where I was pointing to put the toy shop because you were typing. Uh, I'll show you again in a minute here. There's gotta be a better way. Why are the shadows for square blocks circles? Uh, because it's a hallucination. But in reality, it's probably because, like, well, A, it just might be how they wanted to make the game. But it also might be because, uh, like, the Minecraft light is just so strong that it rounds everything off, and then a rounded square is a circle. That's why I also have. Oh wait, I don't. Yeah, I have a very circular shadow. Okay, if I do this. Oh, I hate this. I also like that you can see the little shadow of the falling sand, and it's also very circular. This game is an enigma. Ah. Oh, okay. Yeesh, that took forever. Maybe this is the faster way. Ah, I missed. I was thinking for the toy shop, maybe like kind of dead center here, but we could. This whole area is big, so I'll just tour around it before we build it, and then we can decide then. The shadow of the falling block's actually what you're talking about. You didn't realize that the other shadows were also circles. I'm pretty sure in the new lighting thing it's not, which is kind of weird to think about. Oh, the little kitty purrs. Oh, give me a feather. How kind. Doop doo 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 doo. Oh, you were reading Minecraft, those Minecraft books a while ago. Did you finish them? Are they any good? Ooh, a tower. Yeah, I figured this would just be the easiest way to make sure the water stayed contained, and that way I wouldn't be going as high for this, for those reasons. Then again, I wouldn't fall if it was a one-block tower like that. No, you completely forgot about them and got some zombie books. You're gonna read them after the zombie books. Heck yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, all that matters is that you're having a fun time reading stuff. When I was in 4th grade, I knew this kid. And I'm not going to say his name just in case, but I'm like 98% sure no one's going to be able to tie this back to him or me, but just in case. But I knew this kid in 4th grade who could not read or write at all. They just kept passing him up to further grades so he wouldn't be behind his peers, but he didn't know how to read. Uh, and he had a really rough life situation going on that it wasn't because like he didn't care or he was stupid or anything. He just didn't have the chance. He wasn't really in school before then. But like I was another child and I was the one who taught him how to write his own name. So I think I particularly, oh, I finally finished. I think I particularly have like a, I don't know how to phrase it even, but it's really special. Not even special. That sounds so stupid. I care a lot about books and reading and people enjoying themselves while reading and stuff, and I guess that's what I was trying to say there. Stop reading the zombie book for a while and you got a different zombie book from the library. Well, like I was just saying, all that matters is that you're enjoying it, and if you're not enjoying it, then don't read it. Okay, I think now is the time for us to go on a little tour. Alright, so this area looks big, but it's even bigger than you probably think it is. Because there's a down area over here. I'm thinking I'm going to save this top area for mostly really tall buildings. I can make an exception for a super cool toy shop, though. And then that's the end of this particular area, but then it keeps going. So we can put this wherever you want. We have this area, I'm going to call it the Dirt Lands, because it never turned to grass. I don't think it's connected to grass. This is the super high area. You hope that boy is doing better now? Me too. Him and his twin brother got adopted by our school librarian, and last I heard they were living in a big house after she won the lotto, so I'm fairly sure he's doing good. We're gonna call this area downtown, because it's kind of the, well, not even kind of, it's the biggest area. I call this one the little shelf, because it doesn't really attach to the other ones too well. I mean, I'll put staircases and stuff. Then we'll call this one the big shelf, because I think this actually might be the biggest area, but I don't want this to be the downtown. Yeah, it's huge. And then we'll call all these little areas the borderlands. So if you want it in here, we can, like, up on those littler ones. I don't know what I want this circle to be, but I'm gonna save it for something anyways. The super cool toy shop should definitely go in the super cool high up area. We'll do that. I don't know what I want here, but I do know that I want it to be like specially reserved for something. What that something is, I do not know. Alright. We made it to the high area. Do you want it more towards where everyone else will see it from the rest of the build, or center, or in the back? Where do you think? Like if we could put it right here. And it could be kind of on the corner of the high area. Ooh, and if we do it like that, we can also have it go down just a little bit. Like, get rid of these walls and just have this be the building. And then there's a building that has an entrance on that level and on this level, so it's easier to get up and down. Or we could put it over there. We could put it kind of in the center of this. I'm thinking maybe the dead center should have something super cool. In the front so it's more visible. Gotcha. Then I think this spot just might be calling our name. What do you think? I think that's our spot. Random epic things. Hello. Well, welcome to the stream. I could put a little sitting area in the circle for resting and maybe an ice cream shop. That'd be cute. Hello again. And hello. How'd you get number one? That's not fair. Yeah, you think that spot is good. Awesome. Do you like my idea of having it go down, or should it just be up here? Please stop spamming. It's okay, I'll ignore their messages. I think they're just trying to get your number one crown. What do you mean, thank you? Oh, did it just get to the point in the stream where I responded to that? Probably. Alright. Where's the sun? About to set, but not quite there. Yeah, you love the idea of it going down. If they don't leave by themselves in like another 30 seconds, I'll just go in and boot them, but I'm not on my YouTube account for that, so. Alright. Then let's count how big this is. 6. So that's 11. That means it's plus that corner is 12. You could put a little sitting area in the circle for resting, or maybe an ice cream shop. Yeah, I saw when you uh, said that. I think I will. That's a cute idea. Alright. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Did I count that right? Well, I might as well get 20 so it's easier to subtract. 17. Alright, so it's 12 by 17. Good thing I double counted. I'm Trata. I'm Trata. See, if you're gonna try to call me trash in my own stream, you should probably at least learn how to spell trash. Because that kind of puts you in the category of someone who's garbage at spelling. Whoa, what just happened? Alright. Then we'll put a toy shop there. I might need more concrete after all. Let me sleep. One of the biggest problems to me with the stream latency things is I think that was a pretty solid comeback considering that I said it maybe half a second after it popped up. But now I look dumb because it takes a minute for the response to get there. You don't care, at least you cells. Ooh, scary. You've gotten all your school books for the year. Oh, cool. What kind of classes you taking? Anything super fun? Wait, I need to go grab something for the floor. We can't not have a floor. It's gotta be a cool floor. Alright. I think to go with the purple, and you said blue earlier, well, it's technically magenta, but to go with that, I think glazed terracotta would make a great floor. And I'm thinking this one. What do you think? Actually, I might not even have enough of that. Oh, I could do polished andesite. That's very businessy. Then again, it's not super toy. Like, it should be fun in a toy store. Dare I say colorful. Oh, I could just put down fun carpets. I might do carpet. Wait. Cherry logs. Maybe. Like, I can put cherry logs down and then strip them. I could just do cherry wood. You think it should be a colorful floor? I think I agree with you. If we do cherry, though, that might be just a bit too much pink. I think the lime glazed terracotta looks disgusting. Pink floors? Alright, pink floors it is. Should I do the cherry or should I use granite? Which I think granite makes lovely floors. Even if it's a bit duller. Nah, I know how you are. We're not doing that, are we? In that case, I say we at least do the cherry wood, so you got, like, wood flooring. And then any shelves and stuff can match. What you think? I'll take the bed up with me so I can sleep. Cherry? I figured you'd say cherry, which you'll see that soon. Taking the cherry with me, and then I kind of hope you say that we can just use the actual planks, but if you need me to do the logs, I can do the logs. Just gonna be a bit more resources to gather. Alright. Pretty sure it was this? Yes, it was. For school books, you got reading, grammar, psychology, ooh, physics. Oh boy, good luck with that one. Not that I don't think you can do it, but that's a famously hard one. You got it. Uh, trigonometry, critical thinking book, and some other stuff. Heck yeah, I got a good haul. Very rounded. The planks are good. I am glad you think so. Just gonna put this out here. And then I say it shouldn't be as tall as that, but it should still be very tall. Skitty bop bada bop bada bada bada, skitty bop bada bop bada bada bada, skitty bop bada bop bada bada bada, skitty bada bop bada bop bada. See, I figured that the spamming troll would leave by themselves anyways. I'm not sure how they got number 1. I'm guessing it's by who comments the most, but that should still be yours, so... Yeah, you agree with the tallness. Awesome. So the slightly shorter side is 12. I think that side we should have the entrance on, but the other side should... Actually, I think we need an entrance on both corners. Oh, hi there, Mr. Chicken. Hey, Mr. Business, how do you do? Is tallness actually a word? I have no idea, but you got your title back and that's all that matters. That wannabe cannot steal what is rightfully yours. We'll do that just in case. My phone keeps booping. Oops. Just gonna fix that up real quick. And they're back. Welcome back. Thanks for the engagement, I guess. I'm a trash monster. Cool, if you can tell me 2 details about me, I'll let you call me a trash monster. But you genuinely know nothing about me. Nope. Out of storage. Monster. Monster Monday. Hang in there. Spelling's hard. You'll get there. Who keeps letting toddlers on YouTube? And looks like he left. Coolio. Alright, so I don't remember how long the tower is. Not long, how tall the tower is. So we're just gonna have to be kind of careful and try to eye it. I mean, this building will probably end up taller than it anyways, just because it has an entire another floor to it below. Can we try to do karaoke stream every New Year's or near the same time every year? The stream was really fun. I'm absolutely down with that. Minor problem. I will be in the Navy for this New Year's. And I'll probably still be in A school, so I won't even really have much internet access. I should probably put the bed down. Yeah, this looks like a good spot to sleep. As good as any. But yes, I would love to do another karaoke stream sometime. I think it was a lot of fun. There's just some problems in the way. And we'll just do all those. Do you think it should be the same color on the inside as it is on the outside, or should I add another layer to the walls on the inside? Glad I have the bed up here. Until I put in my rail system, getting up and down can be a bit of a pain. I think it'd be cool if the inside was a different color. Alright, what should the inside be? Fine by me, but I'm gonna need way more materials. These. If you say something that requires more concrete, I'm reserving the right here and now to tell you no. Keeping in mind that it's a kid's shop. So we already got lots of pinks and purples going, and then we're gonna have some teals and blues from the copper. Oh, did you ask me a question you didn't hear? Your dad was talking. You're fine. I was just asking what you think the inside, what color should the inside be? We got lots of pinks and purples, and we're gonna have a lot of blue from the coppers. Keep in mind that this will be the wall. Oops. Let's see. So this is what we got so far. The inside could be lighter colors. Sure. Uh, let's see. What kind of lighter colors should we have in here? Also thinking big entrances. If I had the new pale wood, I think that would be a good inside for this, but I don't have that. I could not do the inside walls until I get a wandering trader to give me pale wood. Also, why did you hear an auto-tune meow 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 in the background? I have no clue. Don't think that was me. Can have a window there. Well, I'm also gonna kind of pushing it. Let's see. I do have some nether blocks. Not many of the really cool ones, but have options. Thinking if I do this. Pale wood would be good. You forgot that that wood existed. I frequently do the same. Alright. Something like this. And then I'll have pale wood inside. Think I like it. And then right back here we can have the staircase. Oops. Ah. Ah! You like it. Oh, mushroom stems. Oh, those are so fun to gather. But I think that would work. I think you're right. That's a good one. Alright. And I do have mushroom stems, so we can do that. I'm thinking one entrance here. Sorry, I probably should have explained to you. The reason why everything is like a block up is I made this with the intention of, like, you can put paths down here. And that way you don't have to break the ground to put it down. It also makes building floors and stuff a lot easier. So this entire city has that design feature. Alright. Stairs need a railing, or else some kid's gonna fall off the stairs and I'm gonna get a lawsuit. You are unfortunately very right. Uh, I think I got a plan for that. I'm gonna just finish laying down this, and then I'll get that railing ASAP. Also, it's a kid's store. There's no way I'm not gonna put stained glass windows in a kid's store. What kind of monster do you think I am? Uh, is that a good door? We're gonna have to work on the door. Stained glass windows is a great idea. Thank you. I think that we should have lots of blues and teals in the stained glass windows to try to, like, tie in the copper that we're going to be using. Oops. Oops. Ah! Dang it. Alright, need to go grab myself some supplies. Make a quick supply run. But that's going to be fun. Oh, hello there. Didn't see you guys, clearly. Just a second, let me eat my chicken. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, blue and teals would be great. Glad you think so. Completely agree. Hello. Kill you too. Thank you. Should I try to make certain pictures with the stained glass? Oh, there goes my shield. Alright, we're doing this. Okay, this is starting to get really rude. Come here. You broke my shield. Do you know how much emeralds I spent on that? Like 2. Ooh, I gotta... Look at me. It's even charged. Fun. Blues and teals for the glass. And I think since it's gonna be such thick windows, they'll have to be thick windows, I think we should use blocks and then maybe put panes on the outside for depth. I don't know how to explain this thought process, but I have an idea. It just might not be a very good one. Coolio. I'm gonna use that for firewood. Yeah, of course I should try to make some pictures with the stained glass. I agree. I just don't know what kind of pictures we should make. Alright, hopefully I have enough mushroom stem for this. That's... why did I look in there? Oh, I'll be cutting it close. I don't even have quite 2 stacks. That's fine. Maybe a smiley face or a cat head? Ooh, those are good. That's a good idea. You're good with these things. Okay. Oh, I needed more cherry wood, that's right. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need all that. See, I love building, but I really hate watching my storage system become empty. It's quite the dichotomy. That should be about enough. No, it won't. Maybe that'll be enough. I could rant all day, every day about the how stupidly expensive these stinking trapdoors are. Because you should get 6 trapdoors from the recipe. I love how you like so many of your ideas. It makes me happy. Well, your ideas make me happy, so glad to pass it forward, pay it forward. But I could rant about these stupid trapdoors all day. It's more upsetting than I can just put into words. You should get 6 because they're half the size of a door, take the same amount of wood to craft, and then you get one less. Who designed this system? Come here. Guess the creeper's gone. Works for me. Alright. So here's the idea. Once you get to like right here. Something like that. Okay, I went overboard, but the idea's still there. You love all the pink. That's good. I'm glad you like the pink. Maybe I'll have like a little secret area back here. I haven't been to many toy shops. They don't really exist too much in my area. But what I do associate with toy shops is like a cluttered feeling, a clutteredness to it. So I'm gonna just give this cluttered vibes. I'm just gonna try to pack it at full. And this can be like a display area. Did I not fill that? I didn't. Cool, so this is filled in now. Needs a secret area behind the stairs. I could also, if I have to, build it back there a bit. But I think the mushroom does work. I think we're onto something with that. I'm gonna need so much mushroom. Even cutting corners, I'm gonna need so much mushroom. Oh wait, idea. I can be lazy. Anything by the door gets extra purple. That still needs mushroom. Excellent. Cool. Ay, ay, ay. I'm literally cutting corners. Yes, I am. I think that's actually what the saying cutting corners is from. Like people doing this in architecture. But do not quote me on that because I am absolutely not an expert on the subject. Oh, thank goodness for Windows, otherwise I would probably not even be able to finish the first floor. Okay. Welcome to Toy Zone, it's well been known. The palace of all of your undergrown. Okay, I might be able to finish the first floor with months worth of mushroom. It hurts my soul. No! Okay. Oh, wait. Did you know if you spend money, kids will love you maybe? Slashing prices, it's insanity. Do we have any morality? Ah! No! Okay. Oh, it's gonna be close, but I think I can, in fact, finish the walls of the first floor! With Never mind, I do not have an extra block. Dang it! Okay. Actually. Okay, we're gonna have a little room back here, and it just goes down a bit. And no, it's not because I don't want to use more mushroom. It's because it's for the children. Don't accuse me of things. Okay, got one floor of Toy Zone done. I think that's what we're calling it, Toy Zone. Luckily, I have lots of this. Need that. Hey, I need that. Ah. So this is the toy store's back room. And it's where the slightly less legal toys are. I'm making lore. There. Slightly less legal toys. You know, the ones that you gotta sign a waiver for. Not the big city without crime. This is also where they have the rockets. And look at me cutting more corners. It's fun. And sleep. No, you do not know, but you would love to know. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. That's how that phrase goes, right? Just be careful asking questions you don't want to know the answers to, and I'll just leave it at that. Excellent. I don't even need that. Definitely need more light in there before that becomes a problem. But I'm out of torches up here, so I'm gonna go grab some lights. I would use, like, modern forms of lighting, like, if I could, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna use lanterns for now. But if I ever get frog lights, sea lanterns, or any of that fun jazz, we'll try to use that instead. Hello, my good sir? Well, aren't you a fine-looking fellow? Fellow? It looks like a dungeon. Yeah, unfortunate side effect. We'll put carpet down. Yeah, it definitely didn't turn out how I was kind of hoping it would. Oh wait, maybe it is a dungeon. I could just, like... have little splatters on the floor and stuff. Why is it taking this turn? Why have I done this? Oh right, it's down here for lanterns. The fellow was to your right, but I missed him. Ah, dang it. So I'll just take a full one of these. Get him next time. Oh, definitely not blood. Exactly. You get it. You get it. I really was trying to just make a fun little kid store, but I ran out of mushroom, and so I started making evil lore for it. There's definitely no dark secret to this toy store. I don't know what you could be alluding to. We'll put that there instead. Actually, we will put this here. This can be something else. I don't know. All right. Time to continue going up even if we can't do interior work. There's definitely no dark secrets to this cute little toy store at all. I'm certainly not getting ideas based on Black Friday, one of my favorite current musicals. Did you know if you spend money, your kids will love you maybe? You're slashing prices. It's insanity. Do you have any morality? Oops. Okay. This needs to be here, and this needs to be here, and I'm getting so cluttered. That's the sound you keep hearing. You thought it was a meow, the sound that I copied. What sound? I swear I'm not trying to gaslight you, I just don't know what you're talking about. Was it the moo from the cow? The moo. Wait, no, I don't think I copied that. Oh, is it the song that I've had stuck in my head? I guess that sort of has a meowness to it. Did I make the sound again? Also, I don't know if you're what you're watching it on, but in the game, this looks kind of like the concrete is very purple, at least in comparison to what's shown on my phone, which is actually closer to what most magenta colors come across as. Beep, beep, beep. The sound happened when you went beep, 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 or something like that. Oh. Beep, beep, beep. Know your place in line, 'cause our doors are open. Can't cut corners on that one. Alright, where do we need windows? Perfect, I got the first layer down. It'll just tell you the next time to go to the stream so I can hear it. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Oh! Is it that? Sorry, my phone has a really weird, like, notification noise. And every single time I hear it, I copied it. It might be that. Is it the beep, beep, beep? Now I'm thinking about this. Yes. Okay, so the sound you hear in the background is just my phone's notification. No. You know. Glad we figured it out. And sorry about that. I would turn it off, but I'm supposed to have it on at all times in case my recruiter calls me. Alright. Got that. It makes sense since it's your phone and you also don't mind it. If anything, you kind of like the sound. Well, I can turn up my notification sound if you want. Sound. Don't worry, I know what you meant. And then wherever I put windows on the second floor has to be the same as where I put them on the third floor. It's different on the ground floor because I got tons of entrances and stuff there. And then I'll probably want a window where the entrance is on the second floor. But what do you think we should do? If you want to keep hearing that sound, by the way, you can just send me Discord notifications. I got those on too. Let's see. Oh, yeah, actually, it's just reminding me of the ones you sent me earlier. We be buddies. I'll just have it be on this wall. Gonna punch out some windows. Now you're copying the sound. It's addicting. My friends started it because they all have just like default notification sounds, but I want to be able to know that it's my phone and not somebody else's. So I made mine different. But now they hear it and they all just beep beep beep. Oh, I guess. Well, I almost said my name. I guess Lexus is getting notifications, which yes, that is how that works. I did get notifications. I don't think this is enough floors, but maybe one more after this and it will be. Still got to figure out where to put those windows. I do want them to be big so we can have fun pictures in them. Uh-oh. Dang, did I run out? No. No, I don't want to run out. Dang, I have to do this part too. Oh wait, no, I don't. That's gonna be ground. Definitely need some windows. I think we need a big one right here. This is a big toy store. Yep. Oh wait, we could call this Geppetto's. Like the guy from Pinocchio? Pinocchio's dad? I'm thinking like each floor can have kind of a theme. Like this can be just really classic stuff, and then we go up and maybe it's like action figures, and then we go up and it's stuffed animals or whatever. Something like that. Never mind, you changed it. You were typing. Sorry. If you have suggestions, you can absolutely say it, and I'll probably do it. Boop. I'll also probably put up quite a few paintings because it's a kid's store and they like fun things. That only makes sense. First of all, how's this looking? That one just right there looks dorky. Let's see. Do that. How far is between them? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can have the middle 3 also be a window. We're going modern. Probably be best if I do this. Yeah. Maybe I should take out the corners of the building to add something, like some depth. Oh no, you didn't change it. It was just the other opening. Your idea was that if you put another window on the other side of the door opening, it'll look like a mouth. Alright. Well, now I gotta check. Is it probably not this door? Yeah. Well, I can't unsee that. 2, so I'll be right here. Ah. Hey, wait. Once this goes up, I can just skip the mushroom on the inside. And pretend that it never happened. Mwahaha. So what's my opinion on the new copper armor and tools? Uh, alright, so I'm fairly sure we haven't gotten all the information about that we're going to. So I'm going to try to hold off on too much about it. But I'm guessing it's not going to be, like, particularly great tools. So unless there's some sort of special thing going on with the copper, I think it's kind of a waste. Because, like, sorry, trying to figure out how to word this. There's nothing special about it, I guess. I probably won't be making armor or anything out of copper. I am a little sad that they did this, but they didn't do. I don't know how long people who play Minecraft have been asking for emerald armor, which probably would suck and it wouldn't do a very good job, but by gosh, we want it. And it'd be funny, which is even more important. As far as you know, it's like an in-between armor and stone for the tools and stuff. You also have the same opinions. Yeah, but they gave us the happy ghast, so I'll let it slide. Alright, this is looking maybe a little too blocky, and I know it's the blocky game. I know that's kind of the whole thing here. But I'm thinking maybe we'll put something dark on the corners to frame it. You like the framing idea? Okay, I'm glad you do, because I'm almost certainly going to do it. It also means that I can get rid of my corners, which saves me materials. What should I use for framing? I'm thinking like cobbled, not not cobbled, deep slate bricks. Yay, cutting more corners. You get me. What can I say? Actually, even just doing that makes the building look better. It has depth to it. See, cutting corners is a good thing. Unless you're in healthcare. Don't do that. Oh, I was trying to remember something yesterday and I just remembered it. Almost doesn't count except in hand. Oh, what was. Almost doesn't count except in hand grenades. In horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear warfare. That's the one. Sorry, I was at a 4th of July festival thing and I was talking with this random girl that I was passing out flyers and stuff with, and she was saying something about how, well, almost is close enough, and I said, well, as my dad always says, almost only counts, and hand grenades, and horseshoes, hand grenades, I said it right the first time, but in horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear warfare, and she looked at me really funny, but I've heard that before, and it's not just from my dad. You were about to say deep slate bricks, and then I said it. Okay, we'll do that. I think I'm happy with how it's turning out, though, which is good. Okay, one more floor? I won't have enough concrete for it, but I say we need one more. In fact, I was trying so hard to remember that with my mom. I'm gonna text her that so she knows what I remembered. Okay, all good. You're gonna get some food and you'll be back. Awesome. See you soon. Hope it's yummy. Oh, I forgot to eat today. Need to stop doing that. We'll go up just a little bit more. Why is it hating me? There we go. Did you know if you spend money, your kids will love you maybe? We're slashing prices, it's insanity. Do we have any morality? 'Cause the doors are open. And we'll do 24 and then do all of that in trapdoors. And then pray that that gets us through. Like, that should not be here. Alright. Cool. That one worked out. Oops. Thought I'd hit a ceiling to stop me. Yep. As per usual, I don't know what to talk about. Oh, you're back with cereal because you're too lazy to put something in the air fryer because you'd have to get back up. Fair. Yeah, I never really had an air fryer growing up, but my roommates do, and they let me use it, but I never really know what's air fryer appropriate, so I just don't really use it much. Unless I have something that's like, you can put this fish stick in an air fryer. I'm like, oh, great. I found a purpose for it. The air fryer finally has use. Okay, I think this will be the last floor, and I think that way it'll be a good height. I can't believe I just built this instead of testing it out. I usually, like, even the little Eiffel Tower thing, I made 30 versions of it, almost all identical, mind you, in a tinkering world before bringing it to life, and then this one I just fully winged it. And hopefully it doesn't turn out terrible. I even made that one practicing. You love air fryers because it makes stuff crispy. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of crispy things. I do like crisp chocolate, but for the most part, if something's crispy, I'm like, ah, cool, keep it away from me. Nope. There we go. What is crisp chocolate? Like when you have chocolate that's tempered really well, it and you have it really thin and you bite it, it snaps. It's not as fancy as it sounds. You can get it pretty easily. Ah, no. My plans are failing. Yeah, not as fancy as it sounds. Alright, I might have almost enough magenta to make this work. But first, let's check out how it's looking. Why does my chicken keep getting thrown into the back of my inventory? I feel like it needs a sign. What's it look like from this angle? Yeah, I can definitely... That very much looks like a department store, and I'm absolutely here for it. I can definitely get behind the idea, at least, of an air fryer, because I don't like oily food, and that's a really easy way to get things fried without oil. But I don't know, I just don't really use it. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Oof. Ah. Well, guess I need to go get more concrete. There's nothing else I can cut out in order to make this work. Definitely needs a sign. I can probably put like in big font toys here. Then on the next floor. Have I done any fun summer activities for the summer? I mean, not really. Doing fun things costs money. I used to, like, when I wanted to go have fun for the summer, I'd go to the beach and stuff, but, there's not a beach in Idaho, which feels like a crime, but maybe it is. You know what? Idaho just might be a hate crime. I think Idaho's a hate crime. I miss living by the ocean. Let's see, fun things I've done. My family, we live really close to Yellowstone, and we have for years. And since I'm shipping out, my family finally has agreed to go to Yellowstone. So we'll be doing that. At least there's And that's going to be this Sunday, so I guess it's tomorrow. Excited for that. I get to go see things. I've hung out with my roommate, and we've had fun like that, but nothing specifically summer fun, you know? Been going to the gym a lot. That's not fun or summery, but that's kind of what my summer's been full of. My gym membership got canceled because I was doing it through my school that I just graduated from, and they said that I was good until the end of the summer, and they lied to me. They just randomly canceled all student, uh, whatchamacallit, student gym memberships. So I'm actively trying to sign up with another gym, but the Anytime Fitness that I live closest to does not ever answer the phone, and they never show up. They're never there for office hours or anything. Eh. So, not a fan of these guys to start with. That's trippy. Yeah, you haven't really done anything either. I'm sorry. That sucks. Hope you get to do fun things soon. In the words of Phineas and Ferb, summer all the time. Okay. Maybe I'm crazy, but I'm gonna try to do this. For paintings, and then I have more mushroom stem. Your mom and you were gonna go strawberry picking, but we missed the season for it. You're gonna get a swimsuit soon, and you hope it fits because most swimsuits do not like to fit you. That sucks. I used to have a really hard time finding swimsuits that would fit me too. Like they'd be tight in certain spots, but then really loose in others, and just ugh. Hope you're able to get a good swimsuit that fits you though, because everybody deserves to have a swimsuit that fits them so they can have fun in the sun. Well, we'll put the cobblestone down too, because I don't need that. Awesome. This way we have paintings. And more mushroom. I'm a genius. Unrivaled in our time. Cool. Saved myself a bit of time. Will gladly take your money now. Awesome. And I'm gonna go run grab some paintings. I am really liking this. There were two swimming suits that you thought were really cute, but then they were too small and too big at the same time, and you do have a swimsuit, it's just black and boring. Well, black and boring is still something that you can, I mean, you can always go swimming in that still. Uh, but yeah, I have really small shoulders, but then other stuff in that area is not small at all, and it makes it really hard to find a swimsuit to fit. Yeah, it's looking good. Honestly, might not even need the outline. Hmm. Well, we gotta go make some more concrete, so. Come on, water? Dang it. Uh, I don't know if you're doing one-piece or two-piece swimsuits, but two-piece swimsuits, sometimes you can mix and match and make them fit better. A little harder to find, like, cute little designs and stuff because, like, maybe the bottoms for one doesn't fit you, but the top does, or vice versa. But you can mix and match. That's why I do a lot of swimming stuff. I get a lot of times from thrift shops, thrift stores. Why would I say thrift shop? That's such a weird way to phrase that. I'm being weird today. I can't speak and I can't do anything correct. Excellent. That'll probably get me through. What am I down here for? Oh, right. Nope. Yep. There we go. Also, you're pretty good with crochet. You could probably make the black, like you can just take the boring black one and then like make a crochet thing to wear over it. And then you have something that fits and then it's a fun design, and if you ever get to the point where you don't like it, you can just switch out the fun design part. Oh, I forgot the paintings. Speaking of fun designs. Oops. I killed my water. No, 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 give me some more, give me more. Dang it. Never thought of the crocheting idea. You love it and you're not too sure how you do it. Well, I've seen it be done, and I've seen people, but I've also seen people like crochet bikinis, and I am not a crocheting expert by any means. So I don't want to give you an idea and then it turn out to be impossible or like you need to have special things for. So I'm just gonna leave that one to you. But if you do it, tell me how it goes. Oh, excellent. Maybe I can get some new stuff. Hello there, my good sir. Ooh, pale moss. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Then most of this is lame. But I'll take the fire coil too. He's expecting a single emerald in exchange for a single dandelion. I'll take the orange dye, just because orange dye can be a bit of a pain sometimes, but only sometimes. And for your patronage, actually, this was my patronage, for you giving me things that I did want after all, I will allow you to live. Which I think is a very fair deal. Hope you like my spot. But if you don't, I didn't make it with you in mind anyways. This one doesn't do that. That's the other side I was thinking of. Cool. Well, I need more concrete. This was the worst build idea I've ever had. Why would I use concrete? He'll be right back. Okay. Why? Heck yeah! Yeah, that's almost exactly what I was hoping for. This window not lining up does bother me though. Like the entrances and the windows not lining up is probably going to bother me for a while. What about out here? See, that's fine because it's centered. But then this is centered? No, it's not. Ew. It's just gross. There's nothing pleasant about this. This does not spark joy. Maybe I'll move it over one block? Because it looks fine from the inside, I guess, but... Ew, the outside. Wait a second, you stay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, something like that. No, see, now it's still not centered. I mean, it's centered now. But if I do that, then I have to have the same thing on the other side. I think I like it, though. Okay. Go to sleep real quick. Oh, the wandering trader's noises are gonna kill me. Glad you like it. Oh, up one. Okie doke. Excellent. Now I got a massive entrance. Okay. Welcome back. Sorry, I just saw that message. I've been kind of focusing on this. I think it's coming out decent. I had to... This was going to drive me nuts. This was not centered at all, so I fixed it. And then that doesn't matter at all, but I'm putting that there anyways. And then I gotta miss the water, because what else would I do? And then I'm gonna hop up here, and then I'm pretty sure my paintings are in here. Also, one of the buildings that I built, I don't know which one yet or where it's gonna be, but somewhere up there I'm gonna have a whole building dedicated to being a storage system. And hopefully then I can finally have a decent storage system. I'm sure you picked up on this, but the storage system I have now is genuinely just because I think it's funny. But it is annoying, so... Cool. I have no idea where my paintings are. I know I have some. And I don't want to make some. Or buy some. So where are they? Since you said that, I can only hear my little notification sound as auto-tuned cat. And I love it. It's so cursed. Alright. Probably need these anyways. Did I move the paintings down here? I don't think I did. Probably don't need those two. Nope, not that. Wrong one. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da. How does one fill a toy store even? Like, what do you put in there? has calculated how much orange I did or did not have. I have quite a bit. You have no idea how to fill a Minecraft toy store. Dang it, that makes two of us. I can figure that out later. It does look cool. Happy with that. See, if we had like armor stands and stuff, I could try to make things. But instead I just have to fill it with stuff that you can argue looks like a toy. I mean, I got llamas. Oh, I can just steal them? Sorry. Almost. It's funny that a bale of hay, a water bottle, a dandelion, and a single oak sapling are all worth the same to this guy. No wonder so many people call for his blood. Maybe use item frames? Yeah, I figured I could put some stuff in item frames up on the wall. Just I want there to be other things that you can at least pretend to interact with, little shells full of stuff and whatnot. Hey. There we go. Hmm. Doop 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 doop. Ooh, I'm gonna be cutting it close. Dang it, I'm not gonna make it. Oh, it's so close though. Wow. Ah, dang it. Okay, I'm down by 3. There's gotta be somewhere I can take that out. I'm desperate, please. I mean, I could probably carve it out of the door. I already carved it out of the door. I got two. Haha. I figured it out. Beautiful. Alright, I think the ceiling should maybe be copper, so I can have the blue pulling stuff together. What just hit me? Yeah, it looks great. Velocity. I hate that mob noises keep going after they're dead. Yeah. 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 I need to go buy some stinking painting inks, don't I? Do do do. Huh? No. Does this look nice? I don't think it will, but I'm willing to try. What do you think? It's definitely not as bad as I was expecting it to be. I'm thinking we can use quartz, either quartz or copper, to write out the words. And we can put it on this middle layer here that has three. You think no? Yeah, I think I agree. Now for the lettering, I am gonna go into a creative thing to test out, because words are hard, and I don't really have experience doing them. So we'll take this down. And keeping in mind that we have 3 blocks to work with, I'm going to head into the tinkering world. Which you can see I've been using. Okay. I'm gonna look up Minecraft letter fonts. I'm not very good at these. Hey, this one seems about the right size. Not that. Not that either. Nope. Still nope. I could use banners if this doesn't work. Yeah, but banners don't load from a distance. Don't you think it's funny that I looked up how to do this and then didn't use the things I looked up? Alright. Nope. Eh. I mean, it's quirky. That's for sure. Building letters in Minecraft. I mean, I can try this. You like that more than you probably should. I'm glad you like it. It has to grow on me. Okay. Then what about with quartz? Because this used to be everyone's go-to, so it's got to be somewhat decent. I'm doing this backwards, but that's okay. It's intentional even. Ah. Um. I think everyone used to do these 3x3. Nope, not that. Oh, wait. Wait. See, that one has a bit more character, but I think I like this one more. And then I can go in with copper to give it highlights. think maybe without the highlights, but I think I might like this one better. I'm gonna try it really quick with same thing but with the copper. Only fair to give it a fighting chance. Ah! Like the second one. Think I do too. And I'm still gonna give copper its fair its day in court. This is gonna be such a pain to put up. I can see it now. Piles of scaffolding. Oops. Pretend I did this right. Ooh. What do you think? What do you think? Could also try the orange copper. Okay. Waxed copper. Only fair. Ah. Ooh. Okay, what do you think? Let's see, what else could I use? Now that we're being creative. Oh, I could probably do it with deep slate too if I wanted. You say either the white or the orange. You do not like the green one. I'm gonna try out this black one just in case, but I think I might go orange. Maybe, you don't know. Don't know what you're saying that in reference to, but I'm sure my response would be you're fine. You don't have to know. It's not like you have to decide everything. That looks so weird. Ooh. Huh. Having a hard time deciding. I think I'm gonna count out the black because at certain angles it's harder to read, but the other ones keep their like they have more distinct shadows in the more hidden areas. You can't decide either. All right. Well, I think we won't do the copper, the oxidized copper. So we'll do this. I like the oxidized copper. And it would go so good with the windows. And maybe it'd blend into the windows too much. Okay, I'm gonna fall on this, and whichever one ends up in the number 1 spot gets to be the one. Waxed cut English. Waxed cut copper it is then. Alright. Guess I need to go get my copper. Maybe I should put a roof on this first. Oh, look, it's your favorite, rain. I do want some of these buildings to just kind of be there, and for them to have, like, farms and stuff inside. So I'm gonna have, like, one for melon farms, pumpkin farm, yada yada. Pretend I made that. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna go get that copper. We'll start with that. I don't know why I keep trying to make it for the water. There's no way to make it. I'm pretty sure even with a perfect jump, I'm gonna fall just a block short. It does look nice. Maybe you have some there. Not what I'm here for. Oh boy. There's the yay rain we all love to see. Might as well put this back, using it. You're gonna go swimming on Monday. Oh, heck yeah! Sounds like a blast. Out of curiosity, if I polish this, does it turn into wax cut copper? Yes, it does. Alright, so I should wax all of this. Bueno. And then going off this, we'll do some of that. We'll do some of that. Actually, I might need a lot of this. Do I have dirt for scaffolding. I do not. In fact, I even put it back. I'm a dum-dum. Now your mom and you need to decide, water park, indoor pool, or outdoor pool. How shall you ever decide? Well, I say outdoor pool. Or maybe water park, because it's summer. You can go to the indoor pool whenever, but in the summer, it's the only time you can go to the outside. Where I live, like maybe a quarter of the people here know how to swim, and I'm not even kidding. So there's not a whole lot of pools. The gym that I used to go to had an indoor pool, but it was only 4 feet deep, which I think should count. But you don't have to listen to me. Do whatever you want. Excuse you. No. Okay. Over there where I have cactuses now, I'm gonna put like an entrance to a tunnel, and the tunnel's gonna be able to take you up and down from the city. Just haven't done that yet because this whole thing is not mob-proof at all. I make a good point. I do my darndest to do so. Huh? Dang it. How far apart is the... How much space does this take up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, it's 11, and then O has to be in the center. Dang it. Gonna need to add an S then. So the... Let's see, how would I... I did that funky. Ew. What? Why is this so hard? Maybe... I could do the same thing that I did with the O. No. Maybe... There we go. Does this need to be there? No. Does this? Okay, maybe they do. Yeah, I'll count that. You don't know how to swim, and neither does your mom. Nothing wrong with not knowing how to swim. I mean, you got time to learn. I was not counting. I do think swimming is a lot of fun, so if you learn how, it's great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But still odd numbered. Well, in that case, what's the middle? It's between the O and the Y, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Yes, okay. Oh, I'll try to make that work. I always wondered, though, for people who don't know how to swim, but still, like, go swimming without so much swimming, like, you've got to be so scared for that, right? Just super brave, or... I can kind of swim a little underwater. I think you taught yourself how to. You have not done it in a while, though. Well, if you and I ever meet up IRL, I will teach you how to swim. I am a pretty good swimmer. I was in swim team for a while and stuff, and I was a lifeguard. But only if you're okay with that. I won't, like, force you into the water. I did sort of do that to my best friend when we were kids. I was like, oh, you know how to swim? I got you. And I still feel so bad about that. Okay, so I thought that the middle one there was 3 tall, so I lied to myself. Rain, yay. So I guess it's just gonna have to overlap with the window below it. Oh, it's officially night. You don't get scared in the water or in the ocean, and yeah, you'd love that. Well, I'd love to do so, and then I don't know what you mean by uh-oh. You maybe have me a bit worried. Did something happen? Oops. No! I needed that. Wait a sec. I could just make this smaller. Ooh hoo hoo. No! Please hold. Uh-oh. Because it was not 3 blocks like you thought it was. Ah. Thanks for your concern. I think I might be able to fix this, though. Not with that attitude, I won't. Okay. So I'm thinking the O I can pretty easily shrink. It won't look as nice, but oh well. And then the Y and the T just don't have to be as long. Why is this forsaking me? No! This is frustrating. Even he agrees with me. And he's often even more frustrating. Ah! That kind of blocks the view, doesn't it? Now let's see how bad the damage is. Hey! It's not perfect. But it's okay. I don't like that I physically can't center it on this, though. Maybe. Just maybe. If I... I don't know. Thinking about moving that entire wall over, then I wouldn't have enough resources for it. Wait. This is the one I can center it on. I just didn't. Dang it. The O is a little small. Yeah. But if I do this... For us capitalists, we are honest, for our doors are open to you. It's gonna be so bad. Alright. And... Oh, it's so bad. I love it. I have an idea, though. Whoop. Oh, it managed to get worse. Heck yeah. I say keep it like that just because it's funny. I do want to see if I can maybe fix this. Alright. You know what? Hear me out on this. Hear me out. It looks like a gear. Kind of. And toys have those. And it looks pretty terrible, but I say we keep it. You like it? Okay, well then that settles it. And then this one's a lot easier to center because the O has been shrunk. Dang it. That is no. There we go. Wait, wait, wait. I did that wrong. Mm. Please help. Send help. Alright. Okie doke. Here we go again. Alright, that one actually looks decent. We can finally take this inside. Oh, wait. I can... I was thinking about trying to get his potion, but never mind. Oh wait, I forgot to check. This side also needs a sign. It's a spot of my dreams, just not long enough. Dang it. Probably just not. I'm not gonna center this one. I'm gonna make it like instead intended to be more like aimed to people who would see the door. Because people down there, who cares? Alright. Nope. Still nope. Oops. Actually, what does that look like? Looks creative. Despite being a fairly productive stream, this is kind of a dead stream, isn't it? Oops. Well, I tried. I would like that to be known. Oh my gosh! That won't. Oh, well, okay. Man, I sure want this to face any direction but like, there we go, I just have to be sarcastic. Man, it'd suck if this, ah, darn it. It's just the two of us. I don't have a problem with that. Alright. Maybe we're good. Yeah. Yeah, I can get behind that. I accidentally centered it more than I wanted to, but that's fine. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. That one's so bad that I love it. Well, now there's just nothing on this side. Maybe I can just put a little... never mind, not gonna bother. Sounds too hard. Too much work. I see the crystal raindrops fall on the window down that hall. It outshines the morning glow. Darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, you gotta go for all we know. Okay, I really want to try this stuff because it's cool. Beautiful. Oh, it really spread too. Dang. Well, don't let me say no to cool moss stuff. Oh, it does go up the sides. That's cool. Well, I'll definitely be using that. Let's see. Oh wait, I can use this. That's so cool. I love how it creeps up the sides. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna stick a roof on this bad boy, and I think I'm gonna call this it for the stream. Let's see, we've been going for 3.5 hours. Ooh, spooky. I gotta say, I love everything with the new Pale Moss stuff. Super cool. Alright. Anything in here that looks amiss besides the lack of paintings? I'll probably go do that on my own time. And the lack of mushroom. That one I might do a stream for because it takes so much time to do the stinking mushrooms. I like that this top floor just feels so much bigger. A dark roof would ruin that. Wait, I can make this a skylight. What do you think? Skylight? I don't know. Skylight would look weird. You'd be able to see it through the windows. Maybe quartz. Oh, hi there. Sorry, my bad, I missed. Do you mind? Peekaboo. Yeah, that checks out. How did that hit the back of my head? Alright, let's get you, and you. Cool. Is that it? Ooh, level 4. Could also do copper. I could do copper. Maybe I'll do copper. Copper ties it all together. You're about to say a sunroof. Well, skylight, stop stealing your ideas. Oh. What if I did it with copper, but then made like a little garden on top that you're allowed to access? That way you can have the open top area. And for this, I think I will be using the oxidized copper. No, I'll save that for a special occasion. Instead, I'll let this oxidize itself. Did you know if you spend money? Yeah, okay. We'll do copper then. I think I'm gonna let it oxidize though. Maybe. No, I'll do normal copper. I just love the oxidated stuff so much. Oh, I guess I need... If I want it to stay... It has to be waxy. You sure about normal copper? Question mark. Well, I did just wax this. I really like the oxidized copper look. But because of that, I almost never use actual just plain copper. That's quite the deal. What do you think? Should I... Maybe I will use oxidized copper. I think I will. I like to touch my mind. I remember when they added copper and everyone's like, cool, this is the greatest building. It does nothing. And then the popularity for it quickly fell off. Not that. You say normal copper and let it oxidize, then if you don't like it, strip it. Sounds good. If I'm gonna be working with copper, I should have one of those up there anyways. Then let's not make a habit of running around unlit areas at night, so I'll just take a quick nappy nap. Oh, hello there, Mr. Zombie. Where should I take you to? It's always the fire that gets me. Alright. I see no danger. Wonderful. Bonita, even. Nope. Should it just be a flat roof, or should it have a little bit of an overhang? Let's see. I do think I like the overhang. I'm glad you like the overhang. And then I'm thinking I'll outline the inside with this. Twenty should cover it. No, it won't. Why? One, two, three, four, and we need four more. And then I actually want like this middle part to go up. Wait. I can have it be right here. That way it's the same part going up every time, more or less. Whoa, that is way bigger than usual. I'm not going crazy, right? Like, this is probably one of the biggest ones I've seen. Like, raid party things. How is that not hitting him? Alright. Hi there. Level 2. Anyone else? Take that as a no. Yeah, you don't usually pay attention to how many raiders there are. Well, pillagers. Potato, tomato. Yeah, I think that's way more than usual. That was weird. Hopefully I'm not just crazy. Crazy? You know, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. It was a rubber room and it was full of rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Oh, we're already starting. Let's go. You don't think I'm crazy. That's good to hear. Most people do. And in their defense, I was crazy. I'll stop. I really need to get new books, don't I? Maybe this doesn't need that. Mostly, there it is. See, I'm borderline normal. Hopefully next time you see this building, it'll have an interior to speak for. You just ate some chips and they were yummy. What flavor were they? My favorite chips are salt and vinegar, but I kind of like most chips anyways. I don't like the ranch ones. Ranch ones are pretty gross, but otherwise chips are delicious. I think that's about it. I'm sure I'll find out later. Lay's sour cream and onion. Those are solid. Those are great. Eh, maybe I don't want it there because it's kind of in the way. What about, wait, dead center of this, which would be like right here. And then that can be our way up and down. Nice. Eh. Okay. I like it. It's gonna need windows. And it's gonna look a little bare until I have more things. like around it. But I don't want to decorate the outside too much because then if I decorate the outside and then I put more buildings in, the other buildings are gonna make it all look too crowded. So we're just gonna leave it like this for now. And then if I need to, I can come in with details, texture, whatever. I also need a post office because it's not officially a town until there's a post office, right? Isn't that a thing? Or is that just another way I was lied to as a child? Yeah, this is... I was gonna say it's gonna be fun to decorate the interior of this, but quite frankly, it's probably gonna be torture because I suck at interiors. I avoid them as much as possible, but... Ooh, I'm just in time to finish all my chicken. Should probably make this. Should, but it didn't. Button. Also, buttons are another thing where the crafting recipe drives me nuts because you just get this, right? It should not take an entire thing of wood to make just that. I should get 4 of them. Especially if all I'm doing with is just... Then again, buttons are fun. Oops. You don't know if that's a thing or not. I don't know if what's a thing. I can put this in the center of my big ol' hole. No, I can't. I've lied to myself. Can put it there, though. And now it's a little eye. This is an eye, and that's the pupil, and it's looking this way. Oh, the post office thing. I heard that actually a lot as a kid, like, oh, it's not a town unless it's a post office, because history stuff, and I don't know if that's a thing or not, but if it isn't, why would they make that up? And my town doesn't have a post office, but it's also fairly small, so we just use the next towns over, the post office of the next town over. Alright, yeah. It's certainly not perfect, but it's a vibe. And I'll fix the lighting myself when I get a chance. And I'll put up the paintings. Maybe I'll do the interior on my own sometime. I missed. Good thing I have berries growing all over the place. Yum. Cool. Yeah, that's fun. Definitely gonna have to put some, words help, windows in it. But I think that might be it for now. Thank you very much, Molchan, nobody else, for watching. I mean, maybe someone will go back and rewatch this, but I do seriously appreciate you coming to all the streams and stuff. It's always fun to chat, even if I sit and be quiet for long periods of time. That was close. Alright, well, no more delaying it. I'm gonna grab just a tiny bit more berry because my dumb butt will need it. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Thank you very much. And